There it is, you guys. 16-15. The San Francisco 49ers pull out the win at Levi Stadium at their home opener in a game where they easily could have lost this game and probably should have lost this game. But this team has grit. This team does not give up. And this team found a way to win this game. Guys, welcome to Post Game Live. Daniel, this was a hell of a game.
Dude,
hell of a game.
Crazy ass game. I mean, such a defensive matchup in the first half. I mean, into the second half. Offense was just stagnant, really. I mean, field goal kicks. Thank God for Eddie Money. Eddie Money, let's go, man.
Eddie P, baby.
That's it. Eddie P. He is breaking the curse of the Moody. But yeah, man, it's just an incredible game. The Niners have a legit defense when it comes to
absolutely
making
legit,
plays
absolutely legit
when they need to. I mean, they are top 10 defense right now in this league.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, the way that they applied pressure to not only Kyler Murray but completely shut down the running game, and of course, prayers go out to James Conner, who suffered a nasty leg injury. So that definitely shook up their offense. Although I felt like the running game was a little more dynamic after he left. Wasn't so much of a ground and pound kind of game, but still had a bad injury. But still, the Niners, my God, this defense is literally carrying this team while the offense works on getting healthy. Obviously we're down Brandon Ayuk, we're down George Kittle, we're down Brock Purdy. We don't got DeMarcus Robinson. A lot of guys are missing on offense. Juwan Jennings was out.
Yep. And they're still finding ways to win. Mac Jones threw the ball 41 times. That's a lot. But he pulled out his best throws for that last drive. I mean,
on one leg.
Great play calling. First of all, on that last drive, the defense was sagging. Yeah, and Mac just hit every guy that was wide open, and it was just awesome to see. I mean, he made some really good throws today. That throw to Pearsall in the fourth quarter, it was a 4th and 2. Holy shit! Come on.
No, he had really good throws, and that's the benefit of getting a guy like Mac Jones is that he has starting quarterback experience.
Yeah,
the guy was a high first-round draft pick. I mean, for all intents and purposes, this guy could have been the Niners draft pick instead of Trey Lance.
Easily. There was a lot of talk about the Niners taking Mac Jones.
Let's take a look at the numbers. Mac Jones, 27-41, 1 touchdown, 1 pick, 284 yards passing. He was sacked once. It was a nasty sack, too, by Josh Sweat. Kyler Murray, 22-35 for 159, 1 touchdown, no interceptions. I mean, he's a little guy, and all his passes were just little passes. Until the fourth quarter, he started throwing the ball more downfield. And, of course, who did they target? Renardo Green. It just seems like whenever teams need to get down the field, you throw it at Renardo Green, you're going to get a big play or you're going to get a pass interference. It's like, fuck, man, this guy keeps making mistakes and giving up big plays.
It looks like he's been, struggling a little bit this season. He had a rough game too, and you see him getting picked on in this game. But when you got a defense like this, you got a lot of players that can carry that and put pressure on that quarterback. And Kyler Murray was running around like a fucking jackrabbit in that first half. I mean, scrambling for first downs, but he really didn't do a whole lot of that later in the game. He reminds me of a young Russell Wilson when it came to being elusive.
Yeah.
Out of the pocket. Russell Wilson would always do that, and I couldn't stand it. And I can't stand it now when I see Kyler Murray, But it's just the defense put a lot of pressure on Kyler Murray and really put it to him and made him run around a lot back there. Defense-wise, it's really great to see what these Niner players are doing. The coaching staff is incredible right now.
Yeah, they're coaching the shit out of this team.
Has this team believing, like we are legit badass players, and they are, and they really are.
Dude, how about that play in the fourth quarter by Upton Stout? If he does not break up that pass, this game is over.
great draft pick right there.
Great draft pick.
He's been making plays. That was a huge play to break up that pass. Huge play. I mean, what about D. Winters, man? That dude's been he was flying all over the field today.
He really was.
Fred Warner. I mean, those two right there are a great tandem right now.
Look at that. Fred Warner, 11 total tackles, 5 solo tackles. He also had 2 pass breakups. And D. Winters, 8 total tackles and 4 solo tackles. These guys are all over the place. And look, I love Drew Greenlaw. Don't get me wrong. Love the guy. The guy hasn't played a single game this season. The Niners, so far this season, have made the right choice in going with D. Winters. I was on the fence. I was like, I don't know if we can. I saw some bad plays from him last season. I don't know. D. Winters has completely changed my opinion on him. This guy is incredible. And still, just like last season, he has a high 80s passing grade from PFF. Out in coverage, the guy is so good. So good.
I mean, he got beat by Trey McBride, but that was a beautiful pass by Kyler Murray.
It was a beautiful pass.
Right where he had to hit him. So, I mean, it was just a good play. But, yeah, no.
And McBride's really good.
Incredible. Yeah, McBride is really good. Absolutely. He's a top 3 tight end right now in the league. So, you know, that's a tough matchup. But, you know, I love seeing Huff go out there and put pressure, get a sack. You know, and what about Mikael Williams? I mean, this guy, you know, he might not show up a whole lot in the stat sheet, but boy, he was active out there today.
He was really active out there.
The rookies came to play. These guys are playing really high level football right now. And, you know, big props to Lynch and the whole scout team for really doing an excellent draft so far. I mean, these guys are just playing great.
And, you know, even the starters, Jordan Elliott and Kalia Davis, I was not sold on them. I know he started them because they're experienced players, but I think they've done a good job at you know, working that defensive line. But in the third quarter, when the Cardinals were backed into their own zone, they had a front of C.J. West, Alfred Collins, Mikael Williams, and Bryce Huff, and those guys nearly caused a intentional grounding safety because they put so much pressure on Kyler Murray. He had nowhere to go. He had absolutely nowhere to go. And he was inches away from getting a safety, which in turn it's kind of ironic that, you know, Mac Jones ended up getting a safety. I was like, oh, God. But the offensive line needs to step up. But look, while we're talking about defense, I did want to bring this up. When it comes to Robert Saleh, points allowed in the first 3 games, 13, 21, 15. I mean, defensively, this team has been amazing. And this was a defense that a lot of analysts said, well, they got a lot of young players. It's hard to say how good they're going to be. This defense has been absolutely dominant. Nick Bosa has the highest pressure rate in the league before he went out with the injury today. Which I do have an update on that real quick. It looks like, according to Jennifer Lee Chan, Nick Bosa just walked out of the locker room with his parents with a fabric sleeve on his right leg, no crutches.
Okay, good.
I think it's more a knee sprain or he kind of jammed it. I think that's all that was. I think he probably even could have played, but they just said, no, let's not take a chance. We're paying you hella money. Let's
we got a long season here. We got a long season, and those and the players on that line really stepped up huge in his absence, and helped carry that defense today. It was pretty awesome, man. I mean, you know, when Bosa went out, I was like, oh crap, here we go. No, not Bosa. But you know, the reports all sound like he's going to be okay. Not like James Conner, who got really. I think that dude's done for the year.
Oh yeah,
That's probably a torn ACL, MCL, PCL, FML. You know, so that's a rough one for him. I mean, he's a good player. So
he's a good player. That's too bad too. I was like, oh, he got fucked up. He got real fucked up.
Yeah.
Let's take a look at some of the big plays of the game today for San Francisco. I mean, there was a lot of them, but to me, it all started with this pass from Mac Jones to Mr. Ricky Pearsall.
Oh, Ricky.
Where is it? Let's see. Where'd it go? Oh, I took it off. This play right here.
Jones takes a shot.
On fourth down.
4th and 2.
Did he hold on? The offense.
And he got jacked up on that catch, too.
He did.
He came back. That was a huge play.
That's ballsy going like that.
Yeah.
You know, to Ricky on 4th and 2. I mean, that's the last thing that they were probably thinking, like, oh, this guy's not going to try to throw it 30 yards down the sidelines to Ricky Pearsall. But he did.
No.
And it was a beautiful pass. Great catch. I mean, Ricky had some outstanding catches today.
He really did.
Open. He's getting open, and he's looking really good.
Dude, I've been saying it all year. I really feel like this guy has all the skills and all the tools to be that Brandon Ayuk type receiver. And I think he's better than Brandon Ayuk. I really do. I think he's faster. I think he's better, at getting separation than Ayuk is. But when you get those two together, I think it's going to be really, really good for the Niners offense. Not to mention George Kittle coming back soon. Another big play was this one here. This was the 3rd and 9. The Upton Stout play.
Oh, yeah.
They are going to throw it. Murray wants it all, and it is
Oh,
incomplete.
yeah, cough it up.
And that was all Upton Stout sticking with the play and breaking that up and keeping the game alive. Because, like we said, if he makes that catch, game's over.
Yeah,
that's a couple of kneel downs, and we'll see you later in the year. No, he broke that up, and that was such a huge play of the Niners. I mean, Daniel, Upton Stout, this guy has been phenomenal since he's been here.
He has. I mean, he's been making plays, and when you hear his name, it's because he's making a play.
Yeah.
You know, and that's great to see. Just if you're looking at that play again, I mean, the way he fought all the way down to the ground to cough that ball up was really outstanding football. And, there was a couple times in this game where we left Marvin Harrison Jr. wide open.
Wide-ass open.
He dropped I don't know how I could have caught
What's wrong with this guy?
I don't know. He was so good in college, and when it comes to the pros, he hasn't been very consistent.
No.
So I'm not
he
sure
dropped that pass. And he was wide-ass open, too.
Wide open. I mean,
that's what I would have done if I was out there in wide-ass open. Like, oh, shit. Yeah.
Dude, if he caught that ball in stride, that's a touchdown.
Yeah.
And even the one he did catch, and I think that was in the second half, that was thrown a little bit behind him, and he had to stop and get the ball. And that was because Kyler Murray was being pressured.
But even that catch, it kind of felt like he was so focused on, like, please don't drop this ball. Oh, I got it. Okay, and he just kind of went down. But he was wide open. The final drive of the game was very exciting. I love seeing the way they worked that 2-minute offense. And the other thing I love too was that the possession before that, leading up to the Upton Stout play, I really liked that Kyle Shanahan was being aggressive and using timeouts before the 2-minute warning. Basically, he knew he was going to get 2 timeouts and a 2-minute warning, and he'd save a timeout. And we never end up using it. We never end up using that timeout.
And that was great time management by Kyle.
Yes.
To really utilize the 2-minute warning to the benefit of the Niners right there. I thought Kyle really outcoached whatever that dude's
Jonathan
name is.
Gannon.
He outcoached him in those final 3 minutes of the game. With time management and play calling and getting the team set up for that game-winning field goal. Great job.
That was so well done. So well done. And you could see it coming too. And really, he set his team up for success. Using the timeouts the way he did, he set it up and basically, without actually saying it, he told his defense, make a play and we're going to get back in this game. And that's what they did. Another big play on that last drive was this play here from Christian McCaffrey. This one was just like a freaking knife to the heart.
Injured Brock Purdy trying to lead a game-winning drive, and he dumps it off for Christian McCaffrey with room to run. Here comes McCaffrey, and it's inside.
At that point, it was like, okay, this is going to be a much easier field goal. I was a little worried before that play. I thought, okay, we're a little deep right now. This is not in nervous Jake Moody area. But look, ADP came in and he hit the kick of his career for the Niners, that is.
Yeah, he did.
It's a game winner. I mean, what more can you ask for? Let's take a look at that play. right here, right now.
Before and win the game with his leg. Sweeps it. Delivers
Money.
it. And
Money.
San Francisco
Big
is in
money,
first place.
baby.
They win it at the hole.
Look at him.
Money.
Yeah, right here, right here.
Yeah.
If that is Jake Moody, I don't think he makes that kick.
Oh, I have no confidence. No one had confidence in Jake Moody.
Nobody did.
You might see Kyle Shanahan try to go for a touchdown.
He probably would have went for it. He's like, fuck it, just throw it in the end zone.
Yeah. Let's try something else here. But Eddie was consistent in this game. I mean, he's been great for this team since the Niners signed him. And thank God they cut the string on Jake Moody when they did. And now we're reaping the benefits of a good decision finally made early in the season. Don't drag this shit on.
Yeah.
Let's get a kicker in here that can kick the damn ball who has confidence.
Yeah.
And Eddie Money is kicking with confidence.
Eddie
You know
Money,
what?
baby.
Eddie looks
Two
a
tickets
lot
to
like
paradise.
you.
Two tickets to paradise.
Hey, dude, you got to see the picture of Eddie. He looks just like you with the helmet on.
Oh, is it is it this one right here? Hold on, I have one of those. This one right here. There's that one.
There you go.
Is that one?
There's Andre right there.
Yeah. Dude, I mean, this is like the Niners are like, thank God they brought you in here. It's good.
Well, I mean, look at it. He kicked the winning field goal, but it put us in first place. We are now in first place.
We're in first place. But
We're
not
in
only
first
that,
place.
though, I mean, he hit, I think he hit 2 other field goals in this game.
He did. Yep.
And you know what? I honestly, I did not feel the kind of tension I used to feel with Jake Moody.
No.
I was like, this guy's going to hit it. And he knew it too. He's like, dude, I can hit these. Everybody calm down.
I got you. Don't
I
worry.
got this. I'm not the other guy. Don't worry.
No.
But
no,
Eddie
no.
P hitting the game winner. Eddie Money.
That's it.
2
man.
tickets to paradise.
Let's go.
Getting the win for the Niners, putting them in first place. We got breaking news.
Oh, there we go.
We got breaking here. Here we go. This is an update on Nick Bosa. The 49ers, Nick Bosa, avoided an ACL tear per Kyle Shanahan. So it is not an ACL injury. Woo! That would have been that would have been a game changer.
Boy. Yeah, that would have been bad.
That would have been bad.
It didn't happen, so let's go.
Let's go! It didn't happen!
And if you take a look at the NFC West right now, I mean, look at the Rams. They almost beat the Eagles, and they gave up a 19-point lead and lost. Thank God.
They got their kick blocked and ran back for a touchdown.
Yeah, dude.
That happened twice this Sunday.
Yes.
It happened twice.
Did.
I couldn't believe it.
Twice, dude.
I saw. I couldn't believe it.
And the Seahawks blew out the freaking Saints. I mean, they were up like 38 to
it was
nothing
pretty bad
at halftime or something. I'm like,
well, they were in Seattle. You know, it's like it was a no-win situation for the Saints.
Definitely.
But no, I mean, that was great. We got this from courtesy of Chat Sports on Ricky Pearsall. He had 11 targets, 8 receptions for 117 yards.
Yeah.
Ricky Pearsall, man, this guy, he is him. He is legit.
Yep.
He is a legit number 1 receiver. That's why he wears number 1. I mean, look, everyone on their defense knew he wants to get the ball to either CMC or Pearsall, and Pearsall still had 8 catches for 117 yards. He averaged 14.6 yards a catch. That's incredible, man. And when we look at the overall numbers, Christian McCaffrey, he had 10 catches for 88 yards.
Yeah.
That's insane.
Yeah, dude. I mean, that's what they got. And, I mean, props to Bourne. Bourne came up with some huge catches, too, in this game.
He did. He had 4 catches for 38 yards.
You know?
That interception that Mac Jones threw, he had Kendrick Bourne open underneath, too, but he went for the other route, and he didn't throw a very good pass. I thought he threw it too far ahead of him, and it got picked off.
It happens.
But look, this is a guy that in Mac Jones that threw an interception, basically to lose the game, got a chance to win the game, and led the team down the field to win the game. Yeah. Never gave up.
No, they never did. I mean, McCaffrey was all over the field. I mean, and, you know, they've been having some issues run blocking. The Niners
Oh,
have.
absolutely. It's
You know,
bad.
I mean, 17 carries for 52 yards. I'm not sure what that averages out to, but that's not a whole lot. I mean,
No.
really, for McCaffrey, you're looking for your all-around, all-purpose yards. So receiving and catching, that together, stands out as a really nice game. So yeah, dude, McCaffrey did great out there, and he was getting beat up too.
Oh, and to
Beat
be
up.
honest, I don't know what they would do without him. I mean, the 10 catches, I mean, every time they dropped back, it was like, that's all he was looking for was, where's McCaffrey or where's Pearsall deep? And that was it. Pearsall across the middle. It just felt like every time they dropped back, it was one of those two. It was either Pearsall or CMC. Without Jennings there, he did get a pass to Valdez-Scantling. I think Sky Moore, did he get a catch?
He did on the last drive.
Yeah, last drive he got one catch.
Yep.
Jake Tonges a couple of catches. Kendrick Bourne, we said earlier, had 4 catches. Kyle Juszczyk got the touchdown. That was huge.
Touchdown.
I thought that was going to put it away. Boy, was I wrong. The whole game flipped over on its end. I was like, oh my God, what's happening right now?
I mean, there was just some big plays there in that fourth quarter, with like 5 minutes left. I mean, you're hoping that the Niners don't give up a first down, and they didn't. And, if they did, it could have easily been game. But the defense held, and the Niners came up with a huge, 2-minute drive where Mac Jones was just I think he might have been perfect on that drive. But it was I'm just really happy to see this team actually playing at this level, because the Cardinals is a good team. They got good players. I can't stand Kyler Murray. But they dropped so many passes in this game.
Oh, yeah.
Dude, right in their hands, dropping passes. I forget the dude's name, the running back who dropped that ball close to the end zone, and that probably could have been a touchdown.
That could have been a touchdown. Yeah, it was DeMercado.
Yeah, DeMercado.
He dropped that. I was like, oh, thank you. Thank you.
Yes. So, I mean, that's how it goes in football. You make plays and you don't.
Yeah.
And it came back to bite them in the butt.
But you know what, though? This is one thing I like that San Francisco did. When you look at the receivers, right, you see guys like Sky Moore, Valdez-Scantling, Kendrick Bourne, Ricky Pearsall. Obviously, we could have had Juwan Jennings today, but he couldn't go. But what did they do? Coming out of preseason, a lot of teams would have been like, well, we'll go with Robbie Chosen, we'll go with Isaiah Hodgins, and we'll go with Russell Gage because they were here all preseason. They played hard. Let's give them a shot. No, they were like, fuck that. They went out and got Sky Moore. They went out and got Marquez Valdez-Scantling. They brought in Kendrick Bourne. Why? Because they wanted to add more experience and more depth to that wide receiver position. They didn't want to go with journeymen. They didn't want to go with guys that were unproven. No. If we have guys that are down, I need guys out there that have been there before that are not afraid to make plays. And yes, Sky Moore and MVS only had 1 catch each, but still, they contributed. Yeah. And so, 1 target, 1 catch. At least when they were targeted, they caught the ball. So, I like what they did. I like that they brought back Kendrick Bourne. 4 catches, 38 yards, but still, I thought he had a few clutch catches. He had one across the middle where he was like spinning around in circles, and that was a huge catch for a first down. Mm-hmm. And he's been there as a reliable receiver for Mac Jones, and Mac Jones knows him from his days over in New England. So I love seeing the depth they added at the wide receiver position. Absolutely. The one area that they're dying in right now is the offensive line. The offensive line looks fucking atrocious right now, and I don't know what needs to change. Connor Colby got the start. He got a penalty. Pooney got a penalty. Brendel got a penalty. They just look overmatched, especially in the run game. Pass protection, they look all right, but in the run game, they just look completely ineffective, and I don't know why.
Yeah, it's just, I think it's just talent-wise, and game planning. There's definitely some opportunity there on that O-line. They haven't fully addressed it in the offseason. It's starting to show itself here. I mean, look, Purdy was out because he was running for his freaking life in Seattle, ended up hurting his toe, and I think his shoulder or something like that. And now you got you had Mac Jones, hurt his what was that? His left knee.
Oh, I know.
And dude, he was limping hard on that drive where we were trying to get into the end zone and got stopped.
Oh,
but he got the brace on and he went back out there and helped us win that game. Mac Jones, man.
Mac 10, baby, right here. Mac 10. Mac 10.
Yeah. What's on the back?
Somebody that led us to a lot of success
and frustration
as well. Okay, so we have an update, kind of the same information, but an update from Ian Rappaport. 49ers edge rusher Nick Bosa is getting tests on his knee. Coach Kyle Shanahan said while the team does not believe it's an ACL injury, they are checking everything. So, again, kind of the same information we got from Kyle Shanahan, but still, it looks like it's not an ACL tear. Okay. I'm thinking it could be like an MCL sprain, so he might miss a couple of weeks. 2 to 4 weeks, I think, is what we're looking at with this guy.
I mean, we'll find out what it is. I think they'll probably report it out on Monday afternoon after he gets probably MRI and stuff and get all that stuff nailed down. But I mean, he's been playing his ass off all season. He started the season fantastic. So losing him for 2 to 3 or 4 weeks would be an impact to that defense. But
absolutely.
They're pretty deep on that line, and they showed today we can still get pressure on the quarterback. We can do it. These rookies are playing their asses off, and they're chasing around Kyler Murray, and that little fucker, he's elusive. So elusive, that guy.
He's so fast.
He's so fast that his legs are just like
it's like they just can't catch this guy.
Yeah. So I hope that Bosa injury doesn't keep him out very long. Mikael Williams gets hurt in that first half, right after Bosa gets hurt, goes to the locker room. Scary. I guess it was just a wrist, but probably just a wrist sprain or jammed it or who knows. But he comes back in the game and makes an impact, and that's what you want to see out of that first-round pick. He looks like a first-round pick right now, and that's what you want to see, someone that can make plays on the field, be an impact out there, and someone that, you can rely on for something. And this guy is playing his ass off. Mikael Williams.
Okay, let's go to the podium, and we have a little clip here from Kyle Shanahan.
There was so much concern about Christian going into the season and him standing up to, getting hit all the time, and he got hit a ton today.
He did.
And he wound up still making that big screenplay at the end. How tough was he today to get through this game, and how
tough as he always is? Christian is never not like that. He battled, did a lot of good things in the run game and the pass game, but that's how Christian is to me every day of his life. So very grateful to have him.
And he's made a huge difference on this team so far.
Yeah.
Just having him out there. And he did. I thought today he took a lot of punishment. I thought that Kyle Shanahan really didn't want to use Brian Robinson at all. The most we saw Brian Robinson was in the first game of the year when they were really, alternating running backs the whole game.
Yeah.
Last game they did a little bit. This game they barely did it.
Yeah, I'm not sure what's going on there. If it's just because he's just so new to the team, learning the offense. But C-Mac is a ball hog, man. That dude is just a field monster. He
doesn't want to come out. He does not want to come out.
He's just so good and reliable out there. I think Kyle needs to find more creative ways to get Brian Robinson out there. But when you're looking at that kind of production that Christian McCaffrey had today, especially pass catching, it's really hard to take him off the field when he's so effective.
Oh, absolutely. So here's Kyle Shanahan talking about Christian McCaffrey. Let's go to that right now.
Ruled it out. No, we're not sure. I mean, there is concern because of how he feels, and they do the tests and stuff on the sideline. Usually they say whether he definitely did or not, and they didn't say that. But we are concerned with that, and keeping our fingers crossed for the MRI or whatever he does.
Okay, now to me, that sounds like he's not really sure if it's an ACL. initial tests showed that it wasn't, or was kind of saying it wasn't, but that's not concrete proof. So
no, but I think what they do is strength test, with his knee to see what he can do. A lot of the physical therapists can tell right away, hey, this shit is snapped, or this is sprained. So I think that's what he's communicating is the initial assessment off of that. So MRI's going to tell a lot more.
Yeah. And real quick, here's that play we were talking about earlier where the rookies really shined. And this was on a third and 1. Oh, I love seeing this. And here's that play right here. Look at this. There's CJ West.
Yeah, get that. Get on.
Michael Williams at the edge. Here comes Alfred Collins.
Yeah. Yes, relentless.
Dude,
look at that.
And that was the rookies. All three of them were like just going after it. I loved it. I love seeing that.
So good. So good. Look at what they're doing, man.
It's crazy, man.
Against this guy, it's Kyler Murray, dude. He runs around so much.
This is a great game, or a great day. The Niners won. They're 3-0. They're in first place. Rams were beating the shit out of the Eagles. Eagles came back, blocked their field goal, ran it back for a touchdown, game over. And the Cowboys lost too. So it's just a great day all the way around.
Cowboys lost to the Bears, dude.
They lost to the Bears, the lowly Bears.
Can you believe that?
31 to, I think, was it 31-17 or something? I was like, ridiculous. You suck.
That team. Well, they also lost CeeDee Lamb early in the game, and
it makes sense.
He ever returned.
I don't think he did. Because I kept seeing George Pickens. The Colts, 41-20 over the Tennessee Titans. Come on, Titans suck ass. But Carolina, 30-0 over Atlanta.
That's a little surprising.
Yeah, that was very surprising.
Now, the Panthers had a nice second half against Arizona last weekend. And it looks like they took that momentum and kept it going in this game. So good for them.
Yeah. Let me see. Let me pull these up real quick so we can kind of talk about this. Jacksonville, 17-10 over the Houston Texans. Houston Texans are pretenders to the max. They suck.
Dude, CJ Stroud he's not consistent right now.
No, they got rid of Bobby Slowick, and he's looked terrible ever since they got rid of him.
Big problems.
Commanders took care of the Raiders 41-24. Buccaneers in the thriller, another field goal winner, 29-27.
That game was so jacked up because New York has scored a touchdown to take the lead with like less than a minute left or some shit. And Baker Mayfield made some big throws to get him down there.
And not only that, but that was a blocked field goal and returned for a touchdown by the Jets. I was like, ooh, this is going to be the game. I guess not.
Right. That's right.
Eagles, second and probably the last time I'm rooting for the Eagles. They won 33-26 from the blocked field goal. Fuck you, Rams. The Vikings, they pull out a win 48-10 over the shitty Bengals with no Joe Burrow and what's his face?
No J.J. McCarthy.
No J.J. McCarthy, although in this...
Or did he play? I don't know. I
no, he did not play. Yeah, he was out. They had the backup in there. I forgot who it was. Carson Wentz. But Jordan Mason, 16 carries for 116 yards and two touchdowns.
2 touchdowns. Yeah, he's a good... The problem with him is enough damage, he'll go down.
Or he'll fumble.
Or he'll fumble, but he can't... He's not an every down back from what I saw last year.
No, he's not.
Oh, look at Jake Browning. He had a horrible game.
Did he really? Let me see.
Yeah, it was kind of like it was pedestrian.
2 picks, 63.8%. Carson Wentz looks like Peyton Manning next to him.
Yeah.
And he was great for Washington,
Dude, and people who had Jamar Chase in their starting lineup in fantasy were probably like, "Fuck my life!" One catch, 9 yards. Is that what that said?
I think so.
Ooh, boy.
Fuck those guys, though.
And the Colts, I think, Jonathan Taylor had 3 touchdowns today.
Yeah.
I mean, that dude was balling today. I mean, talk about a good running back. He's really come back good this year.
Seriously, man. Seriously. Dude, it's insane. But, Daniel, can you fucking believe it? The Niners are in first place, 3-0, 2 division wins already over the Cardinals and the Seahawks. They got the the Jags coming into town next week.
I'm gonna smoke the Jags, dude.
And then next week, we likely get back Brock Purdy, because now that Mac Jones is probably like, okay, I did as much as I could. My knee's fucked up. Tag, you're in. Go for it. We get Brock Purdy back. We get DeMarcus Robinson back.
That's going to be really nice to see. Because he had a nice preseason.
And not only that, but we'll be getting Juwan Jennings back more than likely. Don't know about Bosa. Probably won't play. If it's a sprain, depending on that, could be a number of weeks. Best case scenario, he's back for the Rams game. But the way it's looking, I doubt he's back for the Rams game. I think he's going to be out probably, who knows, 3 to 4 weeks.
I mean, a knee sprain is hard. It is painful too, that
like an MCL sprain, right?
Probably swelling up on him a little bit, these guys can heal so quick. These trainers, they know all the tricks and gadgets to get you back to full health. So speedy recovery for Bosa. We got the Jags, like you said, coming up next, and in a big game against the Rams. That's the barometer right there. That's a big game right there against the Rams.
That's the one that's going to depict everything. Like, how good is this team? We'll find out against the Rams in LA. But not only that, this is probably the hardest stretch in the schedule. Guys, we got an easy schedule. This is the hardest stretch of the schedule because they go after Jacksonville. They have the Rams, the Bucks in Tampa. That's going to be a tough game. At home against Atlanta, and then we go to Houston to take on the Texans. An easy game against the Jets, hopefully, on the road, and then back at home again. Yeah, and then back at home against the Rams.
I mean, you know what? A lot of these teams are playing really well. It doesn't matter, like, if people think the Niners' schedule is easy or favorable. Every weekend is tough in this league. You never know who's going to step up and win. So nothing is given.
Nothing
is all earned.
That's all earned, man. I'm telling you. And not only that though, but like Tampa Bay, they lost Mike Evans in this game with a hamstring injury. So there's a chance that he might even be there in 2 weeks.
And he has a track record of having hamstring injuries, and it messed him up, I think, a few years ago where he missed most of the season. So hopefully he gets back to health. He's a good player. He's one of the best.
But they're going against two quarterbacks in Matt Stafford and Baker Mayfield back to back. That's tough. That's going to be tough.
Yeah, that's tough. I mean, if you look at Stafford, he's been playing really well. I'm not sure how its stats look today against the Eagles, because Eagles always bring a good defense. I haven't had a chance to look at that, but I'm sure he probably played, well enough.
I was trying to find it. Here it is right here. Let me see. What did old Matt Stafford do? What did he do? Shit, I didn't hit stats.
Even Baker's having a good year so far. I mean, he'll do some stupid shit and he'll look dumb, but he's always like, that dude's always ready to fight. He's kind of hothead. He's just ready. He's super down, dude.
He was 19 of 33 for 196 yards, 2 touchdowns, 1 pick, and he was sacked once too. But he's going against the Philly defense.
Yeah.
But you got to remember, too, I mean, we have a pretty formidable defense, especially our pass rush.
Absolutely.
Up and down that defensive line. Sam O was even getting in there trying to get to the quarterback.
Well, I saw him chasing Kyler Murray, but just couldn't keep up.
He couldn't keep up. And then he came right out of the game after that, too. He was so gassed. He was like, oh, dude. He's so fast.
That's a full gallop for that guy. And it didn't happen.
It didn't happen. It didn't happen. Guys, that's going to do it for the show. I want to thank Daniel for coming out here and providing a fire stream as we did post-game live.
Yeah,
Niners.
Man. Let's go Niners, baby. Come on.
3-0, first place. Woo. And while I got you on here, I know it's still too early, but next week's game against the Jacksonville Jaguars at home, we got Brock Purdy coming back, DeMarcus Robinson coming back. I think they're going to win. I don't see them losing to Trevor Lawrence.
I don't either. I don't at all. I think this should be a win. I'm not calling a blowout or anything like that. I'm just saying Niners should be able to beat the Jaguars. They should be able to go 4-0.
And this is the return of Eric Armstead.
Dun, 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 dun.
Dun, 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 dun.
Big old dude.
I know. It's crazy. Guys, thank you so much for watching. If you want to support the channel, you can do so by becoming a member over on Patreon under DreArea Sports. The link is in the description below. Make sure you like, share, and subscribe to my channel, DreArea Sports, over on YouTube. If you're watching on X, make sure you follow my account on X, as I'm live 3 to 4 times a week. 49ers Empire State of Mind on Monday, Madden Simulations on Wednesday, Cover 3 on Fridays, and Post Game Live on Sundays. Guys, from Daniel, from myself, thank you so much for tuning in. Niners pull out the victory. What was the final score? Like 19-16, some weird fucking score.
16-15, baby.
16-15. Niners improved to 3-0 in our first place in the division.
Let's go, baby. Let's
Fuck
go.
yeah. Go Niners.
Go Niners.
We'll see you guys next week.
You're listening to the DreArea Sports Show, live on YouTube and X. Make sure to like, share, and subscribe.
The DreArea Sports Show is brought to you by SEATGEEK. Use promo code DreArea Sports to save $20 on your first purchase at SeatGeek.com. And we are also brought to you by Taryn Roy, the SEO Optimizer. If you're looking to boost your YouTube channel, then check out the SEO Optimizer. Use promo code DreArea Sports to start your free trial today. PowerBrandSystems. If you're looking to build a website for your small business or YouTube channel, then check out PowerBrandSystems. Use promo code 300POWER to save up to $300 on your first purchase at PowerBrandSystems.